designed it, it made 3,200 horsepower. You put your foot down and you're going to feel G-force. You're going to feel your eyes roll back at the back of your head. If you're a man enough, pull top gear and hold it. My name's Anthony Matuk and this is my 3,200 horsepower R34 GTR. How did I get into cars? I got into cars, I think I was probably 15 or 14 years old. My dad used to have a tyre shop and we used to, school holidays was now school holidays. I was getting in the car, we're going to work. So we started, I was changing tyres at the age of probably 12 years old or 10 years old. I knew from then that I love cars. I was at school one day and a mad hotted up V8 went past and I'm thinking, what is that? We worked out I was a Commodore and then I want to build one of them, and then we started this building and playing, and this is where we are today. The backstory of this car was, I was at home one day, I was a bit bored. We went on to Marketplace and we're looking at I was looking at a 33 GTR, 34 GTR. You know, a 34, in my opinion, is the hottest looking one. So I found the guy in Melbourne that had it for sale. Tried bargaining him, whatever. Anyway, we got in a plane and we flew to Melbourne. When we got to Melbourne, we got to the car and the car was rough. I'm thinking, do I really want this car? Anyway, we tried to bargain him to like 35 grand and he goes, nah, 40 grand. So I actually walked away from the car, I go, I'm not buying this, it's a wreck, you know. My mate goes, man, we've just flown here, look, offer him 39 grand and see what happens. So anyway, we went back, I go, listen bro, my last offer, 39 grand, if you want it, we'll take it. And he thought about it and we ended up taking an offer, 39 grand, and we shook hands and so we got in the car and started driving back to Sydney, 8-hour trip. So a week later, we stripped the engine and gearbox out of it. We sold that and we sent the car to Custom Bodyworks to get painted. Then he got to work onto it. Again, 3 or 4, 5 or 6 months later, then he got the car painted. It's original Bayside blue car. The paint job isn't original Bayside blue, it's a candy blue. We decided to put a roll cage in it and a parachute. So we sent the car away. I think back then it was Shane Chassis, done a cage for me and a chute. Then he went back to Danny to finish the rest of the car.
For a limited time only, shirts are buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Computer, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Compra uno y llévate otra. Buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free.
These are the shirts you're looking for. Buy one, get one free.
Why on God's green earth, why wouldn't you buy one, get one free?
At Hoonigan.com, buy one, get one free.
What made me choose a GTR? I've got a V8 and I got a GTR. A V8 can have 800 horsepower. You can drive on the street and you're going nowhere. As soon as you give it a hit, you're gonna blow the tires off it, you put top gear, you're doing a burnout. It's fun because you're doing a burnout, you know what I mean? A GTR can have 2,000, 2,500 or 3,000 horsepower. You put your foot down and you're gonna feel G-force. You're gonna feel your eyes roll back at the back of your head. You have to pull gears. If you're a man enough, pull top gear and hold it flat. It's just a different world compared to a rear-wheel drive car. So the engine in the car now, it's an RB3026. It's actually a 3.2 litre. Believe it or not, it started off to be a cast block. I finished the first motor. A customer would walk in the shop. I need an engine. I need it fast, so I'll take the engine from the engine room, sell the engine, and my car always got put on the back burner because obviously customers come first. So 4 or 5 engines later, after I sold the first engine, the second engine, the third engine, we went billet. We bought a billet engine for it. Again, someone walked in the front door and needed the engine. We sold the engine, see you later. The engine that's in the car now is the biggest engine you can buy. It's an RBX, it's Kelly's crank. It's the same engine we run 5 seconds with in the Don. We built the engine, it was together. Someone walked in the front door and goes to me, I need an engine, I'll pay whatever it is. And I came to sell the engine again and one of my workers goes to me, he saw the engine and I'm leaving. This is it, like we've waited this long, we got to this stage, we finally got the car fabricated, it's ready to go together, we're not selling the motor again. So I had to pick between losing my best worker or selling the engine. I go, nah, we're keeping the engine. So the guy still put a deposit and we bought him his own engine. We kept our engine, it's in the car now. It's got one of our custom heads on it, which has been proven to make 2,500, or now it makes 3,000 horsepower plus. It's got a billet block in it, it's got Kelly's crank, it's got BME pistons and rods. It's got the best of the best. You can't build a bigger engine than what we've got in the car now. The transmission setup in this car is a 2-speed power glide, reed case. It's built by ours Race Glides. We opt for the 2-speed because it makes so much power and we need to get the power down. Having a longer first gear is always going to work better, because you got so much power, such a small tyre and a heavier car. So we opted for a street-driven car. It's probably not the ideal. You can still drive it. You probably can't drive on the freeway and do from here to Canberra and drive 200 kilometres to get there, but you can still drive it around and putt it around, and it's probably going to go faster for 2-speed than a 3-speed. This is a full street car, electric windows, power windows. It's got all the stuff that a normal street car has. We actually finished it and drove it to Eastern Creek from our old shop, and it had we were on live, so we had a Facebook Live, and we drove in peak hour traffic. Yeah, we just drove it back and ended up here. It's been in like 9 or 10 long years. People say it's only a car, but it's a car that I bought when I had no money. So to have it at this stage and at this level of car, there is no other R34 in this world that can compete or compare to this vehicle. It's not only the money, it's sweat, tears, late nights, the hours. My son made parts that we tested on his car. It's just cool having me, Caleb, my son, everything that we've learned, everything that we've built, everything that we've done, and all work together on the one car. And to get the car together, it's cool. This car we dynoed it. It made 3,200 horsepower. We don't usually push them this hard on a dyno, but there was a lot of talk, a lot of fucking shit. So we decided, let's show the world that our engines can cop power, can cop boost, and can rev to whatever RPM you want to rev. This car revs to 11,000. It makes power to 11,000. It was on 104, 105 pounds of boost, and it runs 2 stages nitrous. So it runs almost 600 horsepower of nitrous and all the boost we can put in it. We can't make any more boost, so there's no way we can put any more boost on the dyno in this car. It would probably make 110, 115 pounds at the racetrack when it's loaded and going down the racetrack with more air going into it. But on the dyno, we had it tapped at 104, 105 pounds. This car runs on E85 and methanol. So it has a fuel setup that switches fuel. So when you're driving on the street, it will drive on E85. You can fill up from a service station. You can pump fuel in it. You put any fuel you want in it. It's got a flex fuel sensor, and it will drive on whatever fuel you run on it. As soon as it says more than 10 or 15 pounds of boost, it then switches through the ECU. The Haltech does it all. It then switches from E85 to methanol, and then runs the second set of injectors. So it will see 400 kilowatts on E85, and then on 15 pounds they switch and will end up making 3,000 horsepower. So you don't have to do anything. The car will do all itself. So the Haltech controls everything, and it has protection on everything. So we have boost control of obviously boost cut. We have wideband. We have EGT cutoff. We have oil pressure cutoff. We have coolant pressure cutoff, coolant temp cutoff. So it has every cutoff you can think of to protect you from one, not only blowing the car up or crashing the car. So obviously a car at this caliber with this much horsepower and this much boost, it's room for failure. It doesn't matter how good you are. When your car runs so much nitrous boost, it could push a head gasket, it could torch the head, and you don't want to be putting the boost into the coolant system and lifting head and putting water on the tyres and crashing the car. So it has got that much safety that if it sees more than 10 psi in coolant pressure, it will go lit mode. It will turn the car off or turn the car to 3,000 RPM. So if you're going down the track and it says coolant pressure, it knows, I'm not happy, protect the car, protect it from crashing, protect the engine from blowing up, go home, fix the issue you got, come back for another day. This car runs MCA shocks. Actually, all my cars run MCA shocks. We work closely with those guys. We put the normal suspension we use in other cars in this car, and when I drove around the block, I felt it was too soft because of the weight of the fuel setup that's in the boot of this car. So because there's methanol and E85 in the boot, it's heaps heavier, so it was a bit floaty. So I made the phone call to MCA. They were happy to customise us a shock, a spring rating to suit, and now it drives. It went out on the first meeting, it went 114 to 60. First ever launch, they go at the button, it went 114 to 60. That's enough already to go into the 6-second zone. For an estimate of where we have to be, we can't wait to go down the finish line. Well, it's got the roll cage in it, it's got the parachute, it's got the twin chutes on the back of the car. The interior is stock because it hasn't been, like that's how we're going to drive on the street. We have to put a single piece seat in it. So we do have a single piece carbon seat upstairs, which has to go in the car. It's been mounted, but because we drove my daughter to a formal, I wanted to make it look like it was like how it looks now. The only thing we have to change is the seat, which is a single piece for racing and obviously a race harness and whatnot. There is nothing you can change in this car to make it better, to make it faster, to make more horsepower, to make it nicer, to make it prettier. There is nothing you can change in this car that's going to make this car any better than it is today. It has got technology of 2030. There's nothing else you can put in it, as in for racing, sensors, safety. It has the looks, it has the tires, it has carbon fiber, everything you can put on it. There is nothing more you can do to this car to make it better than what it is today. What it cost to build this car? In running year, without the purchasing the car, there would be $300,000 plus to build this car as running gear only. You then need a car, you need paint, you need the roll cage, you need parachute, you need the wheels, you know what I mean? So as in running gear only, engine, gearbox, diff, suspension, ECUs, dashes, you need 300 grand plus. That was one of my things. I'm getting older. Today's my birthday. I'm 44 years old. And I hate noise. So believe it or not, I hate noise. So this car is extremely quiet. It runs a full titanium exhaust with 3 mufflers. I think the muffler was from Hypertune actually. And it's got 2 exhaust flaps on it. So you want to drive normal and not hear the noise. As you know, it's very quiet. And then you hit a button and it opens 2 exhaust flaps, which allows it to be 5+ inch exhaust. Future plans for the car are, I want to go obviously drag racing first, and I want to run a 6 in it, 670, 660. I'm not going to try and save the world and put 3,000 horsepower in it and crash it and be an idiot, because it's not built to be doing that. I want to go 650 or 660, or anything in the 6s, faster than 690 would be nice. Put a bit of a gap, and then we're going to pull the gearbox out of it. We're going to put a sequential in it. As you see when you open the engine bay, we've put a brand new master, everything's there ready for a sequential, and we're going to go raw racing and play with the boys at raw racing. What it takes to build a car like this and the time and effort, not many people can do with the hours and the work and the time we need to work. I can stop my shop and work on my car only, and then this doesn't make sense. So everything on this car got done after hours. So we'd work a full day of work, we'd go home and eat and come back to the shop, and Taylor and my son would spend hours and hours and hours putting the car together. Taylor wired the car. Taylor built the whole car, like 90% of the car himself, if not 100% of the car himself. Peter, my son, is there helping him. Obviously, I come and boss everyone around and say, yep, that's not right, that's not right. I put the motor together. Taylor bolts the head on it. Like, there's so much effort and time it takes to build a car like this that it's not for everyone, you know what I mean? Yeah, some people can just go, how much cost for a car? Here's a check, and build me a car. But this is different. This is blood, sweat and tears, and having everyone together to get to this stage is priceless. Money can't buy.